My name's Paul Grimshaw.
My name is Stephen James.
My name is Sambo Oak.
My name's Dave.
Ryan Hudson.
Chris Walker.
Tyson Christensen.
Jason Bolt.
I'm not just a compositor. I hate that.
Matthew Wood.
Rick Bradshaw.
I'm an animator.
The lead modeler and texture artist. Video game artist.
I'm an animator.
I'm working on particle effects.
A level designer.
Director of photography.
Lead sound designer.
I'm not that anymore either. Cut!
As a lead artist, you were in charge of scheduling and making sure that people get their tasks done, assigning out tasks.
First off, I oversee how the sound all gets implemented into a game. I kind of watch over the basic sound design.
I oversee the programming staff and the technical roadmap that we follow for game development.
Right now I specialize pretty much in character modeling, creature, vehicle, weapon design.
Particle effects are all of the special effects you see, like motion blurs and explosions and all of the sort of eye candy.
Basically, the compositing part is where you take all the 3D elements that have been created and put them together. Make sure that they marry well to each other. You a lot of times do effects work and other kind of final polish stuff.
I set up the shots that people are going to be using as a reference to animate to for the cutscenes and for the full motion videos that we're doing for the game.
Just accept the task, animate, try to do as best you can, try to impress everybody.
Say you have a sequence where there's just exploring in the game, then you want the music to kind of reflect that. But all of a sudden, if the music transitions and goes into a battle, then you want to be able to have the music change right there and then.
Artists typically get their work done first because they're ahead of the animators and they need to have those assets before. So you're required to get them done earlier on in the project versus later.
I do a lot of development art, which means I can draw, but I don't really render things out really nice and pretty. I just get the development idea to the point where someone can take it and say, okay, I can see what this looks like in 3D space and I can model based on that.
You usually have to deal with tons and tons of different files.
We talk about initial status of where everything's at, and we go through and figure out what we need to work on for the day.
Let's say you're fighting a beast. You want the beast to sound interactive too. Like if it's attacking, then you want to have attack sounds on those animations. And if it's reacting, you also want to have like reaction sounds.
Well, they need to have a good idea of motion, timing, spacing, all the principles of animation, so they can. It's one thing to make something move; it's another to make it move believably and realistically.
You need to have an understanding of the 3D process. You need to have a good overview of what the final shot's supposed to be like. You need to be organized, which is hard for me.
All of the creative suite softwares, I use a lot of Adobe. That's kind of what I was born and raised on.
This job is very demanding. It's very time consuming. It takes a lot of time.
Modeling and texturing skills, as well as a basic understanding of how code works, scripting languages like Visual Basic.
You have to deal with a lot of competition.
Attention to detail.
You can communicate extremely well. So schooling.
But don't stop there. All of your personal work is really where you're going to get the fine-tune.
Problem solving every day.
A lot will intern for a year or sometimes two.
Just never stop learning.
Always strive to be the best.
The day-to-day job is really fun around here.